I'm your morning witch, actually still in the morning today. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, October 17th, and we are going to get into it after we get present. Well, my towel fell off in between cuts, so don't mind me. I thought I'd explain. I guess I didn't have to explain to you guys. All right, to get present, in through the nose, hold it, become present, out through the mouth. Good morning. Happy Friday. If you're new here, you don't know this, but Fridays are my favorite days. Fridays are for the weavers, are not just any weavers, are weavers of the thread of life, are weavers of the web of life, are weavers of fate. So Mokosh is celebrated on Fridays. Fridays are Mokosh's day. Hecate, who is found at the crossroads and does have to do with, those rhythms of life, even if she herself is not a weaver, she is also celebrated on Friday. You know who else is celebrated on Friday? The weaver, who is the Valkyrie, Freya. And it was actually in celebrating Mokosh as a weaver that I had this epiphany about pendulum work. So you know what? We're going to talk pendulums today, baby. Sorry for being too familiar or whatever, but this is my space that you chose to join me in. So I hope we're okay with being familiar. And thank you so much for joining me. Maybe I felt like that went without saying a moment ago, but I realized I should thank you for being here, because my appreciation for you never goes without saying. However, let's get on to the point, because I'm sure you want to know what the fuck you're here for today, right? Right. So I was going to drop a pendulum out of my hand, except I remembered my pendulum went through the washer and I need a new pendulum. So anyway, being a witch and living with mundane folk, things do be happening, but that's okay. I had an epiphany today while I was watching Mokosh with her spinning yarn, her spinning thread, her spool of thread. And when she held that spool by the thread, it hung and bobbed just like a pendulum, y'all. So I had this epiphany that, one of the first episodes of Witches Talking Tarot that Maddie and I did together, we talked about pendulums and how they work and how it's really a personal working, because really you're just reading your own body. But I have learned so much about divination over the years since we talked about that, and I have come to learn that a lot of our body responses have to do with external stimuli, such as our spirit guides and our ancestors. Sorry, I'm looking off to the side. You guys know, I'm watching myself put on mascara and trying not to poke myself in the eye, right? Right. Okay, good. All right. So anyway, a great way to communicate with the dead, with your ancestors that you speak with, who speak to you and through you. A great thing to do today on Friday, this day for the weavers, would be to bust out that pendulum. Bust it out. Talk to them, see if they answer through the pendulum, see if that is a great way to get your communication done with your ancestors. I talk to my ancestors all the time. They have literally been speaking to me in their native tongues since I was a small child. Earliest memories, my ancestors talking to me, okay? Didn't know that's what that was. Kind of freaked me out as a kid. That's okay. I have since figured it out, and now I can interpret them in English, and I know their voices distinctly. But not everybody who works with the ancestors has found that way to communicate. So the pendulum is a great way. So I'm going to have to go buy a new pendulum today to try this out. But if you try it out, I'm curious to know, please let me know in the comments, what your thoughts are on this. And if you try it, what your results were. Because I'm curious. And you know what? Next week, I'll let you guys know, about my own experience. Bye. Happy Friday.